Okay, check 1 2, check 1 2. Mic a little higher, mic a little higher. Okay, I think we're good there. And I guess welcome to the food check. My name's Ruka, and there's a giant Pocky in my face. I thought I put that to the side. It was a little bit bigger than expected. But yeah, it's apparently Pocky Day, so happy Pocky Day, everyone. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how to lead up from that, but happy Pocky Day from everyone. We got here today a Pocky Excellent. I haven't had a Pocky Excellent in a very, very long time, but as the package says, it is a very excellent Pocky flavor. If you haven't seen this kind of Pocky before, I think they actually were able to sell this stateside for a little bit, but it's far and few in between. Very, very. It's not easy to get a hold of for some reason or another. But it's basically one of those giant, I say giant, but relatively giant, maybe like twice the size of a normal Pocky in thickness. And it's like chocolate and dipped in even more chocolate, so it's like double chocolate Pocky. Hey Workshop, welcome! How's it going? How's it going? I'm just giving some little Pocky for Pocky Day today. It's 11/11, November 11th, hence Pocky Day. At least that's what at least that's what Japan says. It's Pocky Day today. But there's a lot. If you just like what do you call it? Just like Kit Kats, there's a bunch of different types of Pockys. I think most of the people know the regular chocolate ones, but there's a bunch of other different ones. But it's like, oh, what am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? There's like a milk chocolate one. There's a dark chocolate one. There's this thing. There's like strawberry Pocky. There's actually strawberry Pocky where it's like strawberry chocolate and actual like freeze-dried strawberry bits stuck onto the Pocky. Those are actually really good. But yeah, there's just like Kit Kat. There's maybe not as many as Kit Kat, but pretty good variety of Pockys in Japan anyway. And at least I think there's some other Pockys in different parts of Asia that are not in Japan, like a banana Pocky. Like, I think there's banana Pocky. I don't think I've seen a banana Pocky in Japan, but there might be like banana Pocky in like Thailand or something. Pocky looks familiar, like Muck name from an SNES. Really? I don't know anything about that. But yeah, I think some of my favorite ones are like the coffee flavored Pocky. I think there was one cappuccino or mocha flavored Pocky. That was pretty good. I like the strawberry ones too, especially ones that have bits on them. Almond Crush Pocky is also really nice if you like the crunchy stuff. But yeah, it's just Pocky Day, and I'm gonna put this Pocky to the side for now. In case anybody wants some, feel free to take some. I'm gonna put it here next to chat, so feel free to take one. I am gonna abstain from the Pocky today just because I don't have any. I have no Pocky series. Instead, I got nuts, and you can't really hear it in the mic unless I'm talking. We still got some almonds and cashews from last stream. There's a lot of I have quite a bit of almond and cashews, so been eating that a little bit. I gotta save some though for not next week, but the week after. I gotta save some for our next cooking stream because we still need to add some nuts to our next recipe. I'm still trying to figure out what to cook though. Like, still trying to figure out what to cook. Also, some other stuff. Yeah, just trying to figure out. The pockets looks like Cuban cigars, don't they? Don't they? I mean, I don't know exactly how big these are, but I've seen like giant Pockies. I think these particular Pockies are. Well, everyone's fingers are different, right? Everyone's fingers are different, but I think these Pockies are roughly as thick as a person's pinky. That's how thick these Pocky Excellence are, and the subtype of said Pocky Excellence. Because there's some fat Pockies out there that's quite interesting, or just. Sometimes I like to, at least when I could anyway. When I could, there was a Pocky that I wonder if this is real. Hold up. I'm gonna post this really quick. I wonder if this is real because I don't know. Let's see. Just grabbing a picture that I have, and why is it not on my desktop? Did I not put it on desktop? I guess I did not. How about now? Oh, Pocky and Rocky. I don't think I've ever played that before, but I have heard about it. Okay. So this one, so this is here in the States, okay? And I don't remember when I saw this, but this is like a giant box of Pocky, but I don't think it's real. I think that's a display Pocky. I will be very surprised if that's an actual giant box of Pocky, but if there was one like that size, that's like crazy huge. But I don't think I've actually seen Pocky that big, not even in Japan. But I have seen like fancy boxes of Pocky, kind of like this one over here. Fancy boxes of Pocky. I have posted this in some places before. Have another hand shot. But it's like I think this is kind of similar to the Pocky Excellent, except a little bit less dusted chocolate and more creamy type of chocolate. It is pretty thick. It's a little bit shorter than the Pocky Excellent, and it just has a nice package. I think this one is a mocha. I think this one's a mocha Pocky. It says coffee and cocoa. So because of that, I think this is mocha Pocky, which, if I remember correctly, it didn't taste too much like coffee, but it was enough to like, yeah, this is a pretty good chocolate Pocky with maybe a hint of coffee if you were looking for specifically a coffee flavored Pocky. But yeah, it's like, I think I had this box. I may have tossed it away by now. But I just like collecting these because you hardly ever see these types of packages. But the size was a bit intimidating. I think I'll stick to regular size Pocky. I mean, regular size Pocky's not bad, but I like the big fat Pockies just because you can just bite into it. It's like it has a good bite into it. So yeah, the big Pockies are nice because of the bite factor, and I like being able to taste the many different what do you call it? Many different types of Pocky. But yeah, I think what it was other than Pocky Day today, I was kind of trying to find some loot pictures. I mean, whenever I go to Japan, right? Or I mean, I don't, is it just me? Whether it be Japan or like let's say a convention. Some people have gone to conventions before, like anime conventions. Um, do you ever like just have the thing like where you want to, what do you call this? Take pictures of your loot. That's basically what I do every single time. Just like, you know, this is what I bought. This is what we got. More chocolate, but also non-chocolate ends. I mean, yeah, I actually know. I don't know if the regular Pockies necessarily have more chocolate. It's like longer, right? But if we look back at the other Pocky that I was talking about, or maybe even this one, look, if you look at the stick, if you look at the stick portion, that is like a dark-ish chocolate, or maybe like a thick cookie. It's a thick cookie bit. But this one for sure, the Pocky Excellent is like chocolate cookie and chocolate. What do you call this? Chocolate dip with chocolate dust. So I mean, that's a lot of chocolate already. It's a lot of chocolate already on that stick of Pocky, and it's excellent. For a lack of a better word, it's excellent because of that. Oh, this is the one I want to show. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't show the actual. I can't show the actual inside though, because I don't I think that picture is lost to time. I may not even have taken that picture, but this is what I'm talking about, the strawberry Pocky. So this is like some special strawberry Pocky from the south of Japan that I got like a few years ago. And it's a little hard to see. It's a little hard to see, but you can kind of see some little bits of freeze-dried strawberries on that strawberry cream on the box. It basically looks like that. It basically looks like that. And the strawberry bits are kind of, what do you call this? Really strong flavor. I guess not really strong flavor, but you know they're there once you bite into them. It's like it's very noticeable, and this is like one of the better Pockies, I think. That is not chocolate. I think there's another one that's like an apple Pocky somewhere. I think, but yeah, the Excellent looks like a chocolate wafer roll up, kind of, except the, you know, the chocolate wafers when the chocolate wafer rolls. That's like the Pepperidge Farms and the Stickos, that kind of thing. Those are like hollow, right? Hollow, very thin, very wafery. The Pockies though, those are like solid. I mean, not solid, not hard solid, but cookie solid. You know, cookie solid, not thin and wafery kind of thing. So it's like there's got a decent bite. If you really wanted to, if you can get like a thing of hot chocolate or coffee or hot milk, whatever you want. Get one of those Pockies, dip it into the hot drink, and stir it around. Yeah, stir it around, and that's like really good. And maybe the chocolate will melt in it. Sometimes I've actually tried that before, and the chocolate sometimes doesn't melt as fast as you would think it would. But you can still use it to stir your hot drink, and it'll flavor it a little bit. But if you do chocolate on chocolate, you're not gonna taste that for sure. Strawberry on chocolate, yeah, you might taste that a little bit. But it's something to try. If you've never done that before with even the pirouettes, yeah, the pirouettes or the wafer rolls, like putting in the hot drink, those are great. But the thing with the wafer rolls if you put a wafer roll into like say a hot drink like a hot chocolate or coffee or something like that, they don't last. Even in cold milk, they do not last. You leave it in there for like maybe 5 or 10 seconds, and it has practically disintegrated into the drink itself. I still do it anyway because I just sometimes like a little bit of wetness, in my rolls. Maybe I'm weird like that, but I just like it. I just like it. But yeah, oh yeah, that kind of segues into something I was thinking. So I actually got a little hankering for some snacks, right? I got some hankering for some snacks a few days ago. Maybe not a few days ago, maybe last week. I think it was sometime recently, for lack of a better time, because I don't even know anymore. But sometime recently, I got a hankering for some snacks, and sadly, Pocky wasn't one of them. But I was thinking of, like, you know, the crab sticks, you know, the fake crab sticks that some people use in salads and whatnot. Those ones, the seafood salad and stuff, or you can eat them by themselves. I got a hankering for those and decided I wanted to like get a few from like an online Asian grocery store, but I just can't buy. I can't buy them just by themselves apparently, because if I did, the shipping would. There's like no free shipping from this place. If I did that, I would have to pay like, what do you call it, 2 or 3 times the price of those crab sticks in shipping. So I had to get a bunch of other stuff, and until the free shipping was actually available, which was too much money. Too much money. But this is basically what I got, and you're gonna get a preview of this one because we're gonna do a short review stream before we talk about Japan stuff on Sunday. I don't think I'll review every single thing on here, but we got some tea, apple tea. I drank some apple tea earlier. It was pretty good actually. Some sake Kit Kat. I've had these before. I've had the sake Kit Kat before, but I want to see, what do you call this? I've had, it's been a while since I've had them, so I need a refresher on what they taste like. Also, these Pikachu dessert things. So I think this is like a specific type of promotional box or something like that. If you ever heard of this thing called Tokyo Banana, Tokyo Banana is basically these little, what do you call this? Pastries, sponge cakes, I guess, for the lack of a better word. Pastries or sponge cake with banana cream filling. I've had a few of those before, and it is like super surprisingly good. Like when you think banana cream filling, it doesn't, at least to me, it doesn't sound that great. Cookie Pikachu is delicious. It's actually not a cookie, it's a sponge cake. It's a sponge cake. But when you think, at least when I think banana cream filling, I don't think it as being that great. I've avoided it for the past, like, I've been in Japan 4 times, and all the times before then, I have avoided this thing like forever, just because it didn't seem that interesting, and it seemed like a very touristy thing to get, even for Japanese people. But apparently it's popular, kind of, I guess. And so they made like a Pokemon version, you know, for Pokemon fans. I mean, these are souvenir snacks, by the way, so this isn't something you can get in a grocery store. It's more like from the, you can actually get this on the train stations and souvenir shops, but not normally a normal grocery store, just because, you know, it's kind of expensive. Like a Twinkie, but with banana cream? I think so. It's been a while since I had a Twinkie. It's definitely not as dry as a Twinkie, if I remember correctly. but it is a lot. It is maybe like half the size of a normal Twinkie, if I'm remembering right. We're gonna try some of these on stream on Sunday, so we'll definitely get a good look at that. But I think I'll be reviewing the Kit Kat, definitely the Tokyo Banana Pokemon edition. I am not most likely going to review the many crab sticks and seafood snacks that I have on here, just because I don't think anybody wants that. I don't think anybody wants that, but these are like super good though. I've had a couple of the crab sticks, and there was this one like seafood-ish snack, like a taco, not taco, but octopus ball with like a quail egg inside. So I don't know if they use actual octopus in it, but it did taste a little bit squiddy. Like it tasted a little bit squiddy, so it might actually be an octopus. But I was kind of surprised to find a hard-boiled quail egg in the middle of the ball, which makes kind of sense because the food snack itself was like in the shape of an egg. It's like, why is it shaped in an egg? Oh, that's why they put a quail egg in here. So it's like protein, more, and maybe some carbs, because I think there might be a little bit of breading, and not breading, but something to hold it together. You know, you can't just grab fish and mold it and it'll hold. It just doesn't work that way. But I got a bunch of those, as well as a bunch of teas. The apple tea was actually super good. I'm right now drinking a powdered honey milk tea, and it's all right. It's all right. I don't really taste the honey, but the tea itself is pretty good. Not too sweet. That's the main thing. But the apple one is great for like clearing your throat, which I should have made another cup. I might later. I might. Anyway, but yeah, that's what's coming up for Sunday. So, well, at least a little bit of this, and then more Japan talks as far as just in general, what will be a nice place to visit, and where to go for your first day or so. Did it help at all? It did when I drank it. It did when I drank it, but this other tea, not as much, because it's probably has a little bit more sugar because of the honey. But other than that, yeah, I need to drink a little bit more actually. Just water. All right. So, on to the topic for today. We are doing our next playthrough of Somnium Files, AI Somnium Files. I think last time, let's just trying to think where we left off. So, right, there was a murder, right? I think a kid that we are looking after, her mom got murdered, and apparently we found out that someone was there. Of course someone was there. She might have seen something, but I couldn't get a clear picture of the person, so now we have to go back to the abandoned merry-go-round to see if we can find any clues. And we did like a little bit of what do you call this? Diving, mine diving, synchro diving, whatever, sync diving, whatever you call it. It's kind of like art. If you have heard of Art Notlikethis before or know anything about Art Notlikethis, it's like diving into someone else's mind, see what they see and stuff like that, dreams and whatnot. It kind of reminded me a little bit of that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. See what we can find back in the merry-go-round. Yeah, the merry-go-round. The merry-go-round puzzle, though, in the what do you call this? In the Mindscape was a little bit strange, but not too difficult. I'm expecting things to ramp up later on in the game, though. Quite a bit. I hear mystery murder, but all I see is receptionist. Yeah, about the receptionist. We already passed the receptionist. We are not going to see her again, sadly. No matter how much we may want it, we are never seeing the receptionist ever again. Are these all the files I made? I guess it is. Okay. If we're lucky, we might see the receptionist, but I'm not holding my breath on that. So I'm just surprised that we can see her boobs from all the way from the other side of the building. Holy crap. They were huge. Okay. So we need to drive over. We just finished questioning Mizuki over here. We just finished questioning Mizuki. We're done with our deep dive, mind dive thing. So let's go drive to the next spot. And I keep pressing the wrong button. This is cruel, unusual punishment. How could they do this to us? I don't know, man. I don't know. I doubt we'll be able to go to that building again. If we do, maybe we can see her. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of his exact location.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Somewhere in the tall grass. Oh wait, can I move? Oh, I can move. Skewered horse. Right, there's a lot of these skewered horses around here. It looks sad and overturned, like a sad overturned insect. Interesting choice of words. Past the bush. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. Now it's overrun by brush and weeds. I can still make out a trail heading back. Somewhere. The figure went this way. Well, I mean, where else would they go? Over the fence? Bench. A bench. Last time we observed the bench, he got jealous of all the couples that were sitting on the bench. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even the patches of sky? In the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Yeah, there's too much cloud. The Ferris wheel. The eye that doesn't blink. Kabasagi District buildings in the distance. Still cannot go there. Let's see. Are you cold?
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Speaking of stars, did you see the blood moon this week? Actually, I did not. So there were a couple things happening when the blood moon happened. One, I got the time wrong as far as when the blood moon was happening. I thought it was going to be the day after. So that was bad. I totally missed it. Second, even if I did remember about it, I think we had way too much cloud coverage over here to be able to see it at all. So that would not have helped me a bit. I am sad that I did not see it. I did see people's pictures of the blood moon, and there was like this one photo where you could actually, well, I mean, there's quite a few people that are able to do this, but you can see all the craters on the moon very, very clearly, and it's like really bright red. But the guy had like a telescopic lens of like really high quality. I wish I had that, because even though it looks big in the sky, if you don't have a good enough lens, you cannot get a good shot of the moon, which is sad. As someone who tries to strive for like good photos, I can't. I wouldn't have been able to. I have tried to take pictures of past blood moons. I have tried to take pictures of past blood moons, but it didn't turn out as good as I hoped. Maybe one of these days, but like, holy crap, a good telescopic lens is like 1 to 2K. It's ridiculous, and I can't justify that price. I wish though. I wish I was able to at least see it. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever.
Really?
And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Wait, did we... What? I was under the impression that Date actually cares for Mizuki, but she's either being super tsundere right now, or she's spitting facts and... Right. I don't know, I just wasn't ready for this level of aggression coming from this little girl. Do you remember anything though?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly.
You can remember things
This
from
is
4.
where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
She's gone now. Let's see, what's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
You know, we could test that. We could check the bush. Let's go past the bush.
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
Subway.
A subway?
There's a subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Ah.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason. As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Chemical explosions,
This
man.
means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Aiba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing? What? Where?
Aiba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Oh.
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV.
Wait, does she know about
I ran the
Aiba?
plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Wait.
Renju Okiura.
Wait. Did your dad kill your mom? Of all times?
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
I mean, I get that she doesn't want to suspect her dad, but We don't know anything about him right now. We don't know anything about what he did that night or what happened. He's got no alibi as far as we're concerned. Let's see. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I wonder if he would be the type to do that. About the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Denial. She's in denial. I'm curious, is he speaking out loud to Aiba or is it by some electronic method? So, I think they mentioned this in the game, but when Aiba and Date, they can actually speak through some electronic method as, like, it's not exactly telepathy, but you know, it's kind of like an what do you call this? Yeah, let's just call it inner, like an inner. What do you call it? What do you call? I'm missing words right now. Yeah, some sort of electronic method. It's like inside their head basically. So they don't have to actually talk. Whenever the blue text comes up and you hear like a slightly distorted sound, that's them talking to each other, but no one else can hear it, kind of thing. So, let's see. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
Is there a race in this game? I don't think so. I never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. But we did it. We kind of have to. Anyway, Renju, it just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. You never know, dude. You never know. Let's see about the line message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense. I guess we got more stuff here?
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
Okay.
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Okay, well, we're not there yet, but...
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Yep. That sounds about right. Oh, who's this?
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Oh, the boss. The boss.
Connected.
Iba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
Sus.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
Okay.
Doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Well, that doesn't help his case then. Any idea where he is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Not even him.
Where could he be?
Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do.
Okay,
He
well then.
wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Let's see, what was the questioning about?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Okay, alibis?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
That's, yeah, that's kind of bad. What else do we do? What else do we do? By streaming the image in real time to my eye. I don't have a cell phone, never cared for them. But Aiba is basically a cell phone now. But Aiba can connect to any network in range, so it's basically a cell phone. Oh well. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Okay. Do we have anything else here? Hang up the phone, I guess.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
I wonder if Bluetooth was a thing
Where
when
the
this
hell
game
did
was
Renju
made.
go?
Okay, Mizuki?
Sun poke?
Sun poke?
Sun poke. Or something.
Sun
Oh,
poke?
Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
What?
I
He has a
found
maid cafe?
approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Of course it's an Akiba! It's rare you find a maid cafe outside of Akiba. I have not been to a maid cafe, nor do I want to one. If I'm gonna go to a maid cafe, I'm gonna drag someone with me. I'm not going there alone. It's too much for me. It's too much. Maid cafe this late? They're closed.
Can't be.
Is he dead? Oh. 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 That's not what I expected to see. Looks like someone caught him on a hook.
Renju.
Also no eye. Left eye is also gone. Didn't you also lose your left eye? How did you survive? Well, guess Date's gonna have a new daughter now. For real, for real. Reference to the Nonary games. Oh wait, wait, Nonary games? Don't think I've heard of them.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Friends
My
dead.
best friend was murdered, boss.
Yeah.
I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
It's a little hard to sleep after that. Let's see. Got anything from me, Peter? Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Yeah. Seems to be an MO.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Couldn't have done it anyway.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Right.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then.
He survived.
I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Zero Escape. I think I've heard about it, but I don't know anything about it.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Well, okay, boss, what do you got for me? 2 murders in 2 nights. That's a little bit much. About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Right.
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
Is that what they're calling them?
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
And that's when you lost your eye.
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Let's see. Before that, getting any sleep, boss? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Don't work overtime. It's bad for you. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital.
In the
They're
hospital.
going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Why the
Her
hospital?
mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
She doesn't have a friend that she can, like, room with for a bit?
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
And all women.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
The right eyeball and so the left one. We lost our left one. So did the other 2. Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Some people say Uranus.
Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
Smithing? They did that.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was this Cyclops captured? The first one. Oh.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
Copycat.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
That's painful.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
What? Why?
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
What?
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
I mean,
Damn it.
even Reddit and 4chan has some, maybe some leads. Just saying. But man, why is it such a big secret? Can't be that big of a secret. Anything else?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found, Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
It has been almost 24
fine.
hours, yeah.
Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Yes, the hacker known as 4chan knows all. True. Or, since this is Japan, it would be the hacker known as 2chan would know everything. Since I hear Japanese don't really use Reddit that much, so 2chan and all the other stuff that related to 2chan.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
Hey, just wants to drive slower.
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Mizuki's there. You mean Mizuki in the back seat? Is that supposed to be a secret?
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
This kid, she wants to know too. I get it, I get it. Okay, climbing into the front seat. On a moving car, a little dangerous. A little dangerous, but hey, you're here now. So, what's up, Mizuki? What are you doing here? Let's start with that.
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Probably.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
I don't know too.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
I guess she isn't a fan of counseling. I mean, I don't know anyone that is, to be honest. I really don't know anyone that is. How did you get in here? Actually.
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes.
10
Why don't your
minutes?
doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
Or, you know, upgrade it.
You too?
Upgrade the inner workings of it. So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. Does she know about Aiba? I thought she knew about Aiba. I really...
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Oh.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about it.
Oh, okay.
But it's just hard to explain.
Yeah, it's a little hard to explain.
I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
I mean, if you don't know about the eye, I guess he does look like a crazy person. But, you know, some people like to talk to themselves to sort things out a little bit in their heads. You know, just saying. So you want to catch a suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've
Fair.
grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Does she understand them, though?
Sounds pretentious to me.
Sure, I'm sure she won't be traumatized by an eye popping out of someone's head. I mean, yeah, that'd be kind of weird, right? I don't think she ever questioned why he has two different eye colors. Some people do. I don't think I've actually seen anyone like that before, though. Actually, I don't think I've seen anyone like that before, but I think it exists. Anyway, about Renju. No, how are you doing? How are you doing? Before we ask about your dad, how are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Is it healed or is it copium? I'm not exactly sure. Okay, well, nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Sure, okay.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn,
She's right.
you're a brat.
She was right though. You only talk about the weather if it's actually significant, but otherwise, it's like nice weather we're having today, right? Yeah, I guess it looks like any other day. As opposed to, oh wow, it's really pouring outside right now. Oh wow, do you hear that wind? Oh wow, did you see that we're gonna get a hurricane? Oh wow, that's weather worth talking about. But it's like, nice weather today. Did you need something, sir? Did you need something? Did you want to talk to me about something? Yeah, not exactly the best topic to start off on, unless you're just trying to get their attention. Heterochromia, extremely rare, but it's not surprising. Yeah, I feel like since we have like 6 billion people or so, maybe it's up to 9 billion now, I don't know what the world count is. There's gotta be at least a... There's gotta be like at least 1% or less people with heterochromia that's, you know, that you can actually see. I mean, 1% of 6 or 9 billion is a lot of people. That's a lot of people. You just gotta find where they are. That's the hard part. Pro water cooler talk. Man, I hate water cooler talks, to be honest. I mean, most of the time it's not me like starting conversation. Half the time it's like someone else complaining about something, whether it's another person, some new policy, or work in general. If no one's got beef with anyone, it's like, oh my gosh, we got no work, or oh my gosh, we got so much work. How are we gonna get this all done? That's the water cooler talk. Anytime anyone asks me about what am I gonna do this weekend, I just tell them the same answer every single time. I do computer stuff. I don't tell them I stream, because if I told them I stream, I would have to explain that. That is difficult. I could also say I work on videos, but I don't think I want to say that either, because that hints at something else, you know. Gotta keep this stuff in the down low. keep it down low. It's only certain people need to know about this, and my co-workers and boss don't need to know about this just yet, or at all. If they find this, hello. You can call me into your office about this later, but I'm not gonna voluntarily give out that information otherwise. Just saying. So about your dad, what about your dad?
Hey.
0.01. Oh, that's still quite.
Do you have
that's
anything
still,
to tell me?
That's still a lot.
Anything at all that might
out,
help?
out of 9 billion.
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Did she have an affair? Is that what it is?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did we?
That whole company was a big scam.
Oh.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
Ah, friggin' Enron.
Shoko did this?
It's an Enron scam.
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Oh, is she
If she ever
Yakuza?
got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Is she part Yakuza?
I'm scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Is this a detective story? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a detective. It is a detective visual novel with some gameplay elements inside for like finding clues and stuff. Actually, I think it's more like a puzzle slash detective visual novel. It doesn't look like your typical VN, but you know it's there. Spike Chunsoft, if they do anything, they do all VNs. Only VNs as far as I can remember. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Hey.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Ooh, did I make you mad?
I don't know where this conversation is
Now I'm
going.
stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
That sounds like a lover's quarrel to me. I mean, set aside everything. That sounds like a lover's quarrel with a tsundere, basically throwing gems. Sunfish Pocket. Okay, back to Akiba. Back to Akiba.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Not explain the kid.
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Just a sec, guys. Just a sec. I'm trying to make sure they're not talking just yet. There is kerosene gas cans. Okay. Nikkei, when you play it, yeah, I played the first chapter of Nikkei. I want to say last week. I don't remember. I think it was either this week or last week. But yeah, I played the first chapter of Nikkei. It was pretty fun. So I've been playing it off stream, and unless there's something big that happens in the game, it's gonna be an off-stream game for me. but it is pretty fun though. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying for what it is. So yeah, okay. Let's check around. I'm still waiting on NeuroCloud to come out. I thought it was gonna be out this month, but it might be out next month. If it's out next month along with Limbus Corporation or Limbus Company, that's gonna be a tough month for me for sure. Let's see pictures. Let's check the pictures out. There are pictures of girls on display. These are the maids, I think. Yeah, the girls working here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Come on! Come on! This is a maid cafe! You just insulted all the clientele that goes in here. Not just us, all the clientele that goes in here. Even the ones who aren't really into this kind of stuff, you know.
Iva, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Oh.
What about backups?
They were thorough.
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
I was worried if Russia was going to use AI Android in war. Better not. They cannot control if they get corrupted. What? What are you talking about? They launched a new ad for NeuroCloud. It was pretty trippy. I haven't seen it. All the ads I've been seeing on YouTube anyway are like Genshin. And usually it's either Kiki or Chichi. I don't know how you pronounce her name, or Nahida. I actually watched through the entire ad for Nahida, and that was actually pretty creepy. I was surprised. I didn't expect it to be so dark. But I haven't seen NeuroCloud yet though. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Nothing special. Okay, how about you, other policemen? Nothing. Door. This club is located on the second floor of the building. Okay. We used the elevator to get here. To get to the second floor, are there no stairs?
Iva, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it.
Oh, there's actually records.
The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m.
That's because everyone else took the stairs.
The car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
310. 310. That's either a really heavy person or they had a lot of equipment on them. They probably had a lot of equipment on them because of all this stuff over here. It's amazing they even brought it in. I haven't seen a Genshin ad in forever. Google ad targeting at its finest. Ah, that's probably what it is. The funny thing is I don't even play Genshin. I don't play Genshin. I don't look up anything Genshin. Yet I keep getting Genshin ads. Why do you think that is? I do not understand. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I wouldn't have it myself though. Probably not a clue. Yeah, there's no clues here. Anything on the sign? The store's signboard, it says Sunfish Pocket. Sunfish are giant fish. Giant fish, I've never seen. Oh, no, wait. Have I seen one in person? Maybe in an aquarium. I don't think I've seen one outside of an aquarium, though. Kitchen door kind of looks like the Krabby Patty door for some reason. Doesn't it? Doesn't this look like the door for the Krabby Patty's kitchen, or am I mistaken?
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Oh.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
Yeah, that does happen.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds.
Okay.
I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
The Krabby Patty door is a half oval like and metal. Oh, okay. Maybe it's just a design I was looking at. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen what do you call this? SpongeBob thing. Is Aiba a mascot? Aiba is yes, question mark? She's a mascot and also our left eye. Yeah. The walls are decorated with light preserves. Okay. Maybe Joe's Crab Shack was also like that, now that I think about it. You can see the kitchen from the from back there. Okay, nothing suspicious. Counters, chairs.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
What time was that? Oh, Zoom. Left eye. Left eye has been pulled out?
This case bears
Okay.
similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Right eye. I guess we can look at the right eye since we can see it this time. The right eye is still there. You're eating and you see this. Yeah, I'm sorry, we got murder scenes here. Can't exactly avoid it.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
Oh, he was drugged.
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Anything else on the face? Sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed, so okay, at least he was anesthetized. That's probably a mercy kill on that part. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Petechia? What's petechia?
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him.
Okay.
The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Okay.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Time of death.
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
It's pretty close. Very dramatic for a murder, more so than the last. I guess so? The thing is, we don't really know too much about the previous murder. All we know is that they were killed off-site and dragged. Same thing happened here. Killed off-site and dragged. But I think the previous one was stab wounds, right? I don't know if that's... yeah, stab wounds, strangulation... Not as bloody, but definitely a little bit more force. Possibly a little bit more force.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Thorough. Hooked like a fish. At least he wasn't alive when this happened. This is mostly just for show, but still pretty bad. Okay. Anything on the chair? A chair. Well, she was just put on a horse. Renju is here on a hook. Yep. On a hook.
Is
fished
that a
up.
spear?
He was bait.
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
Nah.
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
No indication that this was also used to choke him, so that's a no-go. A trident. A box. I looked inside the wooden box. Nothing. Well, that's disappointing. Barrel. Nothing special with the barrel either. Oil drum.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Oh, that's a lot.
It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
They use liters for the volume measurement, and they use pounds for the weight. Keep to one system. 44 pounds. What is that? Like 20 kilograms? Roughly 20 kilograms. X-ray. Anything in here? Probably, since we can. Oh! There's actually something in here. What is this?
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
Uh-huh.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Wait. Oh,
This is...
I was looking at the idol pictures. I was looking at the maid pictures. For some reason, I thought they looked like they were from Three Houses or something.
This is what Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Good question. They don't know which side of the pond to be on. I mean, we're in Japan. It should be metric, but you know, they don't have to be consistent. What's on the menu? I see pasta. The store's menu.
Dragon's Palace pasta, 1,800 yen.
Expensive.
1,800?
Expensive.
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
18. Okay. Just letting you know, 1,800. Let's just say that might be 18 bucks in US dollars, maybe around at this time, the time this thing was made. 18 bucks for maid cafe pasta is average, but I think you can get pasta a little bit cheaper than that outside of a maid cafe. Like I went to an actual Italian restaurant in Shibuya like a while back on my first trip in Japan. I'm trying to remember. Oh, the music's gone. I'm trying to remember how much I paid for it, but I don't think it cost 1,800 yen. I'm curious now. How much did it cost me? I'm pretty sure I got a picture of the menu. If I did, I can clear this mystery up really quick. If I didn't, okay, I have a picture of the menu. And 1,800 in a maid cafe, that's average. You know, you're paying for service more than the food itself. But in this particular Italian restaurant in Shibuya, you would think Shibuya would be kind of expensive, right? But the pasta here range from around 1,000 yen to maybe at most 1,300 to 1,400 yen. And there's no taxes, there's no tipping, so that's quite a bit cheaper than what they're charging at the maid cafe. So yeah, it is expensive. It is expensive, even per game standards. But it's a maid cafe, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
How does that help us?
I think we've checked everything we need to.
Oh, did we?
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Okay, who do you want to talk to? Since you put it that way, maybe the killer is a Karen that didn't want to pay. I mean, if I had to guess, if the, I mean, I don't know. I know Karens are pretty unreasonable, but I don't think they go that far. They would just call for the manager. They would just call for the manager and like shout out obscenities and, you know, call their lawyer and whatnot and whatever heck that Karens do. I'm not entirely sure what Karens do, to be honest, except for that. But I do think though that whoever killed both of them, probably so far that we know, is maybe related to whatever Shoko did regarding the money scams. Yeah, the fake companies, money scams with companies. Possibly that's the only thing we got to go on right now, but you know it's probably going to be something else other than that. We got not much to go on otherwise. Any places you can think of that I don't know about? Let's try that.
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Golden Yokocho. I'm guessing that's Kabukicho? Why would you hide Kabukicho if that's there's Golden Guy, but Golden Guy is relatively safe. Kabukicho is where the Yakuza has a bunch of bars and hostess clubs and host clubs. I don't know any Golden Yokocho, to be honest. Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. Okay, well, that's now to call her later.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
What do you mean by into a lot of things? How about Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Of course, Ota would always be here. Yeah. You know what? If I had to guess, the maids in this cafe, if they know who the owner is, they probably work here in hopes of going to like into the music business that the dad was running also. I mean, at least that's what happened with Iris, right? And the girls do look pretty enough to be idols or like singers or whatnot. At least, you know, for that kind of thing. But I wonder if that has something to do with it. I can't think right now. My brain is burnt out from stuff today.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay. I mean, I think it was a good thing that Mizuki tagged along, otherwise we would not know to go to any of these places. Alright, let's go first to... Let's just go start from the top. Matsushita Diner. I do wonder where Ota gets his money from. Because he's buying all the goods, all the A-set goods, on also the, what do you call this, the maid cafe stuff. That's not cheap. That's not cheap. Hey, idol business is tough. I mean, I sympathize with it.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
Yeah, we never did introduce
At least
ourselves.
something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Let's see. Kitchen looks a little bit messy, but I've actually seen worse kitchens even in Japan, if you can believe it. I think I went to this one neighborhood to eat in a yakitori, not yakitori, yakiton, which is, so if you know yakitori is like grilled chicken. Yakiton is grilled pork. I went to this one neighborhood to eat some basically skewered meats, grilled meat. And I passed this one, I guess diner isn't what you would call it, but it's kind of like a diner. And you can see the kitchen is just over the counter. It's basically a mom and pop shop where the locals go to when they, just want to hang out and don't want to cook or anything and like just relax. It basically had that kind of vibe, and I think it mostly families and old people went there. And I did eat there just to give it a shot, and it was pretty good. The food there was good. The portions were huge. However, I could not help but notice that the kitchen area had like this gigantic metal sheet. Maybe it was foil, maybe it was just a metal sheet. And it was absolutely filthy. It was like deep black from maybe all the splatters and smoke and whatnot, that it looked very concerning. The stove over here was also caked black. The guy knew how to cook, but he did not know how to clean up, or maybe he didn't have enough time to clean up. The food was good, I'll give him that, but holy crap, his cooking area was disturbingly messy. I would still go there again though, it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. It's good for a meal. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. Yep, it's at least cleaner. Anything? Okay, I guess we just talk to you because there's nothing else here. Looks like a refrigerator. Indeed. Counter. The counter. Anything on the menu?
Kuroda Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant?
Why is that naming sense? I mean, pork and miso is not bad, but the naming sense is probably something her son came up with. That's the only thing I can think of. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
How's the food? Okay, nothing about the food. Nothing about the food. Where's your husband? Hey, you're looking gorgeous today. I don't want to hit her up like that. Is Ota here? Let's just get straight down to business. Is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Miyumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
It's business.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see. Maybe I'll talk to her about some stuff really quick. Man, even when I worked, they cleaned every night except for the plates from late customers. I mean, I can understand that. You can just soak that in the sink and clean it the next day. But I don't know what this guy did. I mean, I feel like he cleaned every once in a while the kitchen area. I don't think I took a picture of it. If I did, I probably wouldn't post it. Just because I don't want to expose the guy, because, you know, it's kind of rude. But it would just be a picture for me. But yeah, it was just disturbingly black and stuff. But like I said, the food was good. I think I remember getting a... What did I get? I got some kind of dinner set that had like maybe pasta, rice, tempura. I think I had tempura. Well. Let me see. I'm curious now. Did I actually get tempura that time? I'm just trying to figure out if I got tempura that night. I feel like I did, but I don't know anymore. It's not important, but it's bugging me. Where was it? It was... Oh, that's much further. I can't find it. No, those are the gacha machines. It's not that one. Oh well, some other time. Probably deep in my pictures somewhere. Do you have any recommendations in your menu?
Everything here is delicious.
Of course it
My
is.
personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Another time then. And I still haven't had omelet rice. Let's see. What is that? Chevy? I think they mentioned it, but it looks like a Chevy for some reason. Sunday. No time. No time.
Oh,
Hey!
hey there, handsome.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Date, I know where you're looking at. And she might be your type. Me personally, though, she was better when she didn't speak. Let me explain really quick. She... jeez. I'm not comfortable with these kind of women. Like, okay, yeah, she might be fine and all that stuff, but whenever she opened her mouth and went for that Valley Girl accent, oh my gosh, I just can't. I just can't handle that, man. I know. That's a no. That's a no for me, sir. The Valley Girl is a little bit too strong, and this lady, it's a bit too much. Too much for me. Like, oh my gosh, that's way too much. What's at the reception desk? A reception desk. Yes. Let's see. Have you seen Ota?
Ota? Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
I mean, of course.
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Really?
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Wait. Why would those kinds of otaku be someone you have to watch out for? And why are we getting a zoom in on the MV?
I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Oh. Oh, Date. You didn't screw up, Date, but do you really want to get with this lady? I mean, it's your choice to it, but come on. Other than her boobs, there's nothing else I can see as a good thing here.
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
I am very curious what that sounds in Japanese. She's probably like heavy old school Gyaru accent, or Gyaru speak whenever in Japanese. It would be very interesting, not to say the least. Things have been pretty serious around here. What's up?
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
Wow, she's taking it well.
Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Yeah. She's not at all disturbed about the situation. Good for you! Good for you! Let's see. Didn't think Date got together with Boss. The sky is his strike zone. Maybe. I mean, I don't think we got any hints that they actually did get together. That was just my theory. At least for the moment. If they did get together, I would be very surprised. Also not surprised, but you know, I wouldn't rule it out. Yeah, I do think she spoke heavy Gyaru, and that's probably why they went for the Valley Girl accent. It makes sense in my head. What's gonna happen to the office now that you don't have a boss?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office.
Okay.
Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
Well, you're new?
So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
She does not waste any time.
Well, I could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
I'm actually with Aiba and Mizuki on this one. Like, wow, dude. Wow. Also, receptionist. Wow. You did not waste any time. Okay, well, Mizuki, got anything to say? Do you know about the receptionist? Do you know anything about her?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
Are you sure about that?
We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey!
Well, swift rejection on the partying. Who hired this woman? I want to know too.
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Does that say anything about Renju's taste in women? I don't think Shoko was particularly busty either, but still, you know, still.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Well, we got all we needed anyway, so I think we can move on. Golden Yokocho. Where is Golden Yokocho? I don't recognize that street. It just looks like a normal street to me, actually. I mean, there's a lot of places like this where it's just looks like a normal street with a bunch of signs here and there, and a few snack bars, girls' club, that kind of thing. It's not out of the ordinary, but you know, it looks normal. Yeah, this looks
Is
like
this
just
it?
a regular neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Date?
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
Yeah, I didn't
This
think
place
so
is
either.
special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case.
Okay, that's good.
So that's why.
I mean, it makes
That is
sense.
only a partial truth.
What's the other part?
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
She doesn't need to know about the other part. Okay, who's running this place? Is that the reason why you're here?
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Mama.
Okay.
I'm guessing there's a snack bar. So snack bars are kind of like regular bars, but it's kind of like a hangout.
Yesterday, on the outer circle of
That's
the
really what it
Capital
is.
City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Woo!
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
That's a lot of people isekai that day. Let's see, you were right, her voice is more Gyaru in the JP dub. Yeah, I figured as much. Also, this is not where a child should be. But then again, I could say for other games that feature kids in bars, so... Why is there a random painting? Or at least picture of a painting here. Picture on the wall. It's a little odd. I mean... It's like a Renaissance painting, but why is there one here? That's like the most random place to put one. The specials are written on the chalkboard. Slippers in tomato soup. What is a slipper? And why is it in tomato soup? Posters. Poster on the wall. The talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. Do we want to know what Mr. Dickley is? I don't think we want to know. I guess sofa. A sofa. It's just a sofa. Table. There's a table in front of the sofa. I do appreciate it for like small bars like this with a tiny cozy atmosphere to have this kind of seating, you know, it just makes people comfortable. I've never been in one of these though, but I have seen plenty of signs for them. I have been to a... Oh, was it a bar or was it an izakaya? It's probably an izakaya. Yeah, I went to this one izakaya in Takano no Baba. I think that was the area. And basically it's a 50s style bar. It's like it's what do you call this? It's a 50s style bar. I forgot what the place is called, but it's supposedly pretty famous even around Tokyo. And the decor is like 50s style memorabilia all around. Went there with some friends of mine. And we just kind of sat, chatted. Didn't get any of the food because we ate next door, which basically served breakfast food all day long. That was pretty fun though. That was pretty fun. I'm gonna go back there. It's interesting. Sofa backs are kind of low. Yeah, they are pretty low. I don't think it's this kind of a sofa where you would like recline on. It's more like leaning forward kind of thing, like a lot of people do. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. Is that supposed to be a pun? 9 bottles on the counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 bottles on the counter. How about this side? Just kidding, there are 18. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. Right, 18 because there's 9 over here and 9 over there. Bar counter. Shelves.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Yeah, can't you drive?
Indeed I can. But I refuse.
Oh, come on.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Are we a bad drunk? Is Dati a bad drunk? Alright, well, Mizuki. Wait, hold up. Anything with the lights? I cannot check the lights out. Stools? A stool. Nothing. Okay, you're the only one left. Let's see. It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Oh, that's his home.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy?
Yes.
I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition.
That's not true. I came
The
out
meals
fine.
you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
We're a bad adoptive uncle. I mean, she suggested this, all right? So we can't say it was all our fault. She wanted to come here for the investigation. She wants answers too. So, you know, I think there's an exception, maybe. We should at least eat one meal together, Mizuki. You know?
I told you I don't want to.
My,
not?
spicy.
Because, I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now.
Really?
People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Too clean?
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Okay, that's not
I
a...
believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Yeah, she's not even a teenager yet. She's just 12. Come on. She has plenty of, what do you call this? She's coping. She's heavy coping right now. I mean, understandable, but still, come on. Are you tired? You can tell us. Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right?
No.
Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
Well, does she even have a home to go to anymore? Really? Having fun at school is not, it's not something you should
It's
ever
okay.
ask.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
She really is, though. She
You
really
think
is.
so?
Yeah.
The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
They really do.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, Dante, why are you so relieved to hear that? Why? Why are you relieved to hear that? I need to know. I mean, I guess if he's playing the father figure now, I guess it's understandable. I would be worried too. Like, who is this boy? Who is this boy that you kissed? Or girl? We're not discriminating. But who is this one you kissed? When did it happen? What's going on? Do we have to call the cops? Oh wait, I'm a cop. Never mind. How about Renju?
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
Good question.
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded.
Oh.
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki.
Okay.
At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Hmm. I guess it was sound judgment at least.
Dante, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Right.
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard.
Okay, you can
Stupid
stop.
Ren.
You can stop.
What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this?
Hey, it wasn't his choice. Something happened. It wasn't his choice.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh, I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Why is it in every snack bar that I've ever seen so far, in a game, or anime, or movie, it's always some sort of okama? Why is it? Why? Let's see. Let's go from the top first. How's business? I don't see a whole lot of people right now, but then again, it is the middle of the day.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Yeah, just the drinks. I don't know what the other one is, but just drinks. Let's see about Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Okay, Yakuza. Ooh, flashbacks.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Nothing ever good comes with dealing with Yakuza.
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Yeah, you look healthy.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
No thank you.
I'll pass, thanks.
No poking today. Dried bonito fish. Why? You have no idea why she's polishing the bonito fish. Why? As far as I know, there's no reason to polish those things. You just shave them. Flyer? Flyer on the wall. Okay, there's nothing. Another poster. One flew. It's all this kinds of it's all those kinds of movie titles, isn't it? Oh my gosh, are these all gay porn films in the back? Is that what this is? That would explain so many things. Mizuki, you did not need to come in here. We do not need to expose you to this kind of environment. Let's see, is this your first time being in a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Yeah, never come in here, ever
I
again.
would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes.
What?
But I was too shy to go.
Good call.
Dad, why?
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink.
Sure,
I
okay.
wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
I mean, that's understandable. But, Dad, why? Guess this is why Date's forever alone. I mean, if he's hanging around in a place like this, I can understand why, yes. About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here.
Yes, they do.
So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
Personal touches.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
She does not understand.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Okay. I mean, I guess,
Promise.
I mean, a bar is usually a nice place to get information, but that also gets you into trouble. So, beer tap.
Hey, Date. You hear the one about the drunk ballerina?
No.
No, what about her?
She quit the ballet because she was always more interested in tap.
This game and its puns. Games like this puns. Are you scared of Mama? Probably not.
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a huge
That's
range.
a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date.
Also
honey.
65. What the heck?
I think I'll ignore that one.
Please ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Okay, well then, Mizuki, let's get out of here. Curling a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. I don't know if she's intimidated. She might be interested. She's wary. Okay. What else do you remember about Renji?
Well, there was the watch incident.
Watch?
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
Uh-huh.
Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. So there's something about the watch? Is that why it was separating the oil drum?
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover.
Lover.
It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
He had a mistress? Is that what
No,
this is
it's
about?
fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
You
Daddy.
sure?
Had a new lover.
Okay. To the bathroom. Okay, I guess we're going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
They're outside? I gave her a nod and a wave and left. Are we why are we leaving Mizuki in here while we go to the bathroom?
Iba, get boss on the line.
Oh, I see.
Got it.
It was an excuse to do this.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
Wait,
Not at the hospital?
wait.
Yeah, she snuck out.
Why are we just leaving her
I took
here?
her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Understandable, but okay. Well, she's gonna get mad at you for that later. Kumakura office. It's funny. You would think the Yakuza are all underground and stuff, but they do have offices. Actual offices that everyone knows about. It's weird. Did we lock the car doors this time? Probably. She didn't follow us anyway.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Nice sweater.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Shinpira.
Do you want to die, old man?
Can you fight? Oh,
You bet!
oh, he can actually fight. Never mind. Who is this guy? Oh.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
We just have some questions.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you.
Sure.
What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Well, it doesn't matter if you knew if you had anything to do with it. You have information, and we want that. Kumakura crest. Okay.
A bronze dragon.
Dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Is it a Dragon Ball?
Golden ball, huh?
Golden Ball. I think the pun would have been much clearer in Japanese. Kintama. Kintama. My balls. But it may be something else too. I don't know.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns.
What's up with the
Scary
lanterns?
lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
Jeez. I think he just wanted to say that. A Shinto shrine. Okay. Nothing about this one. The lanterns with Kumakura written on them. Anything else around here? Door. Door to the next room. Chair. Just a chair. Desk. Probably belongs to someone in the gang. There are a ton of things on top. Man, can you imagine? Can you imagine gangsters or Yakuza like doing paperwork? It just sounds like the weirdest thing, but actually they do. At least in Japan. Talk to him.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Well, we had to try. The option was there.
I got nothing to say to you.
Hey, you're the one that attacked first. Lockers are lined up on the wall. Partition? Probably to obscure the view from visitors.
Hey, Aiba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Okay. I don't know what that was about. Last month's schedule is written on the board. Okay, so 21st, Ikakin's beatboxing for beginners? That's not what I expected to see on the schedule. I was kind of thinking like, today we hustle this guy, tomorrow we go bust up this other gang, next week we make sure to hike up the interest rate from 100% each day to 200% each day, not beatboxing. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different then. Permit? A permit to run a Yakuza business? Okay. Company motto. The company philosophy on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. That's actually true. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto. What kind of motto is that? But that is a good advice nonetheless. Though I don't know how you would mistake that. There's a locker near the window. Ashtray, but we can't look at the ashtray. But we can look at the tiger rug for some reason.
Hey, Iva, look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
Flying squirrel. That's a pretty big flying squirrel. Okay, I guess it's your turn. Where's the chairman?
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
Just making sure.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Rohan?
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Oh.
He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
What?
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
6 years ago.
Interesting. Okay, about Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Well, they could have just said that, and probably, yeah.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Meaning they probably did. I saw that
Dante,
smirk.
A minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
What about it?
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
Yeah, I couldn't look at that earlier.
What about it?
It is peculiar.
Huh?
Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
Yeah, because someone was smoking.
Sofa and ashtray.
I couldn't look at this earlier, so what's up about it? Thermo zoom. Okay. I mean, the cigarette was burning earlier. That one of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Iva, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
It's not smoking.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Certain people like certain brands. That is fact. What about the sofa though? Okay. So someone was sitting here earlier. Their butt was pretty small from what we could tell.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Someone was here. Not too long ago. Alright, let's see if he knows anything about that. Was there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Right.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Nah, that's a lie.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
That was like not too long ago, too.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
Oh.
An insurance salesman.
Insurance?
Right before you came in.
Really?
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, They're still in this office somewhere.
In the other door. Behind the other
Check the
door.
back.
Why you want to do that?
We gotta talk to
Just
them.
wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Nope.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Nope. I guess we'll go ahead and thermal scan this too. Or X-ray, that works too. Oh! Someone fancy right back here. Now, who could this be?
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
Now, why are they hiding?
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot it.
Wait!
Nah, he's not gonna do it.
Is he not getting enough?
What?
Are you drugging him?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Aiba, what are you feeding him? Aiba, I'm concerned. What was that about? Oh, you got a gun? Yep, there's the gun. What was that?
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What? Are you serious? Aiba, can you see the future?
Did you just shoot at me?
A minigun? Are you serious? Come on, that's a little bit much, don't you think?
Whoa, wait a minute.
That's a little bit too much. You're gonna destroy this entire place and injure whoever's back there. Also, why is it called a minigun when it's so huge? What was that?
Date, load evolver with explosive rounds.
Explosive, really?
Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Why?
Just do it!
Okay, I don't understand. That's a hollow point. That... Wait, how do I do this? There we go. I mean, this game is full of... Nice. There's something about Aiba. She can see the future.
Aiba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
That was quick.
So, where's this porno mag?
Oh my gosh.
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
You know that's only gonna work once, right? That's not gonna work every time now.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
You think it'll work next time? Alright. This has gotta be the big
I know
boss.
You.
Okay. Who are you, sir?
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
Congressman?
What is this guy doing here?
Good question. Alright, well. So, what are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit.
Why did
Whatever
you hide?
conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal.
Are you sure about that?
If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Well, we didn't come here for that anyway. Let's see. How about Renju? Let's start with that.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend.
Okay.
Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before? I mean, not something I would normally ask, but okay, let's go for it anyway.
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. I can't trust that.
Anything else here? Seems so often on TV, it feels like I met him before. And these guys have been knocked out twice. Do you have anything to say about this, Momo? Do you have an alibi?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Well, it was a one-person job anyway, so... You're clean, we just had to make sure. About Rohan.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Big guy, though.
Rohan was my older brother.
Oh.
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother.
Okay, that makes much more sense.
6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
What if we are the private eye? No, we're technically not a private eye. Well, we don't care about that. Shoko and Renju, let's see.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Okay. So we have Yakuza money with his family, got you.
I've been looking after that guy since high school.
Really?
It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work.
He was Yakuza too?
It's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Wait. Did he get rid of talents or something? Sabotage them? Really? Why would you do that? Okay, about Shoko. Do you know anything?
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Are you sure?
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
Yeah, we got nothing.
You're right.
Is this boss?
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Oh, Lemniscate. Oh, is it the... I knew it!
Date, it's me. You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Okay.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger.
Alright, let's get out of here. The receptionist really did call. At least she's reliable. True. True. I mean, that's probably why she got hired, right? It's got nothing to do about her assets or anything like that. She's just good at her job, which she actually is.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings.
No, they probably know something though.
We need to do further investigation.
Wait. Aiba, why are you putting your hologram over there? We don't need to see this. Scream like a little girl.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
Very shiny.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Yes. Yes.
Suki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
What dosage?
Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
Yeah, you look
You
see-through.
can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Okay. I have a theory. I have a theory. The dosage she's talking about is if real is what's causing his memory loss. Because of that, he can't remember anything past 6 years because it was so traumatic. Or at least some people thought it was so traumatic they had to hide the truth from Date here. I'm just wondering what the heck is going on. Okay, your appearance. Let's talk about that. Why do you look like this? This is not our style at all.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
The eyeball.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
was bored last night, so
Huh?
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
What preference is that?
If you could do that, change it.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
Gee, she's pretty sassy for an AI. The Dante-Ibe dynamic really does keep the game together. Yeah, it does. I mean, oh well, so we need to get banter in this game, and this is the banter. I'm going to have to get you used to that look. This is honestly, out of all the character designs in this game, this is the most questionable. There is no reason for this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little.
Can you change it again?
Think of it as a
Please?
haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
How is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
Of course not.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Why not?
Please.
I mean, Reddit, 4chan, 2chan, they're bound to have something.
Mr. Sejima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Fancy.
But 20 years ago, So Sejima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact.
Ah, he had to move. Maybe.
He lived there until he was 40 years old.
When? Oh,
The
it was.
Sejima family
when
owned
did
a
that
vast amount of
accident
real estate
happen?
in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Woo! That's a lot.
The Sejima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
Huh.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area.
I wonder if they knew about that.
And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious.
Very
To
suspicious.
sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sejima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Oh.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sejima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it.
I don't know.
It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Oh, not now.
We will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Who's this?
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
Okay.
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Prison?
Prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is.
How about no
I
deal?
suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
I see what he did there.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
It's a lead.
I don't know.
It's a lead. Oh wait, we had other questions. I didn't. Oh, we couldn't get to them. I see. Lemniscate. Is Ota still here? It's like almost 6. Oh, he is there.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online.
What happened?
The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom.
Yeah.
Mizuki saw her own mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I just left her.
Well, you didn't know. Don't worry about it.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Well, at least he has a conscience, so good on him, I guess. Alright. Before we talk to Ota, thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be so soon, though.
I'm glad.
Ota's like, what the heck? You didn't see it, but Ota's like, what the heck? Where's Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now. Working
Still
in a
recording?
role. It should end soon.
Okay. You're cute. Do you want to get food sometime? I wonder if there's a receptionist route just for the heck of it. Is there a receptionist route? You're cute, I guess?
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
I don't think so.
Oh,
She is not idol material, come on.
but despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol.
How old are you?
I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
Okay, I had a thought she was like in her 30s.
You're kidding.
It was either like late 20s or like early 30s. I'm glad I was right about that. Do you want to get some food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive.
But
You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
come on.
And I kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me.
Let me guess, you're
I'm a
married.
reptilian.
Reptilian?
Is that going to be a problem?
What?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Okay.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Aw, too bad.
I don't think she's serious. I'm gonna guess. Are you actually married, ma'am? Are you married or do you have a boyfriend? No, wait, you were looking for someone. She's gotta be single. She's gotta be single. Okay, Oda, sorry about that. Got a little distracted. What's up? What's up? Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
Which is?
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
Okay.
You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
True. I mean, where do you get all your money from? Seriously. Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have
What?
you forgotten, Ota?
What is it?
You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, older women or older people in general tend to be a little bit more honest, or if they're not honest up front, what do you call this? They're not tsundere. Typically not tsundere. It's like usually when you get that old, it's more like you really don't want to mess with all the pretense, I guess is the best thing is the best word I can think of. Pretense or crap, or you know, just you want to get to the point a little bit quicker, or you know, play around a little bit. But tsundere is definitely not a tactic once you're that age. Typically not. It doesn't work as well anyway. Renju's case, sure.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man.
Oh,
No.
a woman.
A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
I guess it was.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine.
Why are you hiding it?
There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
Well, we're not suspecting
She's
her.
an idol. Idols don't kill people.
They can.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Well, we just need to know what she was up to, alright? Mizuki, do you know anything about Mizuki?
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki.
Oh.
I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
How?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Okay.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I mean... Okay.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
I mean,
That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
I mean...
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
I mean, they still could be, but I think the chances are low that she would be doing that. Just saying. I do find it funny though. You guys have two different perspectives here. Snow's right. The kid needs bonking in multiple ways. Kid being careful. I don't know about careful. I'm not sure what context careful is, but yeah, he's a little bit delusional, but it's understandable considering he basically got out of a rut, and you know, he found someone who inspired him, and that's why she's his OC. Nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that, but that's way too lofty of a reason. I mean, the way he describes it's a little bit too lofty, you know? I get it, but a little bit too high up there. Inspirational message, too bad it's coming from a guy running 3 Twitter accounts. This is probably his worst point. I don't know if he stopped it. I'm hoping he did, but if he hasn't stopped it, that's super sad. Super, super sad. I didn't say Iris was the murderer. We just wanted to know who it was, you know?
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story.
Yeah, we need to wait.
If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
do it for Iris.
Do it for her. Do it for her. What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
6:15.
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
Reserved?
I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
He realized something. Oh, she's there. That's why.
Date.
Iris.
No, she looks a little.
There's something I need to ask
you. She looks a
Come with
little
me.
sad for some reason. She looks a little different, a little sad. What is going on here? Sunday. We're working overtime. Oh, she's in the hot seat now. Explain. Oh, there's a camera. Actual questioning.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
That's one way to put it. Let's see. Let's start with, do you have an alibi last night? Or last
What were
night?
you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily.
Or she could be really good at this.
We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
How?
You mean...
Could just ask her mother to link it? Well, I mean, I feel like her mom would, knows about the story already, so she would protect her. So her mom would still protect her, I think so, if it was Iris. But I honestly don't think it's Iris. It's a little... I don't see why she would. Honestly, I don't see why she would. There's probably someone else involved. If I had to guess, she was dropped off at her house. Possibly, I don't know why he would do that personally. There's probably something going on over there. I hope is not the mistress? Question mark? I doubt it, but you never know. Can I ask your mother about your alibi? Oh, well, the option did come up, so...
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Yeah, she would
Why
protect
is that?
her anyway.
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
Huh?
This morning?
What'd she do?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Well, she could not have done it. She has a physical injury that's preventing her from doing stuff. But yeah, what was she doing last night? Unless she works at a nightclub or something. I don't think we got any hints about that. Let's see, is Ota's story true? I guess we'll start with there.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Okay. That makes sense. What were you doing with Renju? If I had to guess, they called her in to like help with the reservation, that party. That would make sense. But let's see what she has to say.
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
MC?
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come.
Okay.
But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
Yeah, I would turn that down too. But wait, you went over there and then turned him down? I guess if you didn't explain it on the phone, you would have done that. Waste of time though. You took an hour. That was a waste of time. What did you do after you turned him down? Went home, I guess?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car.
Okay.
I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
A little bit too organized.
Human memory is ambiguous.
She gave specific times.
Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, unless you were known to like use specific times, that's a little sus. Also, considering earlier she mentioned that he called around 5, she didn't give a specific time for that one, so that was normal. And then she's also mentioned the specific times afterwards, 6:15, which was the time that Ota gave, I think. So that was a little suspicious, so she might have piggybacked off that one. And then the 7 p.m. one, I feel like she pulled it out of the air or something, but little sus. So she might have gone elsewhere. I don't think she was involved with the murder, but either way. When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
What
I
kind
had a
of answer
podcast
is
to record
that?
this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
What kind of answer is that? Yes, you should report it. Could always be prepared after knowing of Renju's death. Yeah, true. But would you actually know the specific times? I feel like you could just come up with times and, you know, like... It just sounds fishy. But I don't I don't think she's involved, but she might have seen something or had a had an inkling about something. But she's definitely not involved. I don't feel so anyway. You used to work at the Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Guess we're not getting anything about the surveillance cameras then. If she's trying to hide something,
Am I a
why?
suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
She can't lift.
Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
She has got a point.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
Yeah.
No, it's still possible.
You think so?
See.
Oh, wait, what? Wait. We're... Oh, wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Sedation. Sure, sedation. Sedation?
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Okay. So, sedation would work, but...
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Nope.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her
She
strength
does not
alone.
lift either.
But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
What? How?
Ingenuity?
With a pulley system? I mean, the weights don't add up. If he was 160, she would have to be 140 for the 300-pound weight limit. Let's see. Autopsy report. What was the autopsy report?
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
I don't think she was strong enough to do that, though.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death.
Right, we didn't need to know that.
However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
How could Renju's body be lifted to the ceiling? Elevator record. I guess we can try that. Oh, crap. I didn't need this. Not that one.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
But there were no fingerprints.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
How?
Wait, how? Okay, I guess we look at this first. Elevator?
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
There was equipment. I know we're saying she's not the killer, but man, we are cornering her. I know what this looks like, and we are 100% trying to corner her to make it look like she could have done it. But I feel like we're doing this so she would actually tell us what actually happened that day. But this is a weird way to go about it. This is like putting pressure on someone, like putting stress on someone just to have them, like, you know, just say exactly what happened. But oil drum. What about the oil drum?
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Wait, so are you saying we could stuff him inside of an oil drum and then put him in an elevator? Is that what you're trying to tell me, game? If she's about 100 pounds, the thing is 44, one oil drum. And then Renji 160, 200, 300. It would work, but okay, let's go with that line of thought. Oil drum and elevator. Stuff him in an oil drum and roll it into the elevator. I guess, but why would you go through that much trouble? Also, that's, even though you could roll it, that thing's like 200 pounds right there. Maybe? Question is, how did Iris move the corpse? Can I remove this? No, I cannot. Transportation method is right there, the elevator. Why couldn't I do that?
You have to prove that Iris could have moved Renju's body. That is your current task. This will not help you accomplish that.
Okay, can I remove this then? Oh, I can't remove it though. Do you recognize this watch?
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. but the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it!
I was gonna see the
don't even have
elevator.
any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
She can't drive!
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Right. Right. Why are we trying to put the pressure on her again?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Okay, now we have the elevator. And the oil drum. And Renju's weight. So, this isn't quite as open-ended as I thought it would be, but it makes
Iris,
sense.
On which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds.
Especially in Japan.
Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Would elevators even have that information?
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Okay. Something on the table? This is me. There's a camera. Let's look at me first. It's me. The camera. Is there something about her? Oh. Hand signs?
Ah, shit.
Ota? What's going
Iris,
on?
What are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Okay. This is not how I expected this to go.
Sync with her.
Well then.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
Okay, well then.
How about it, Date?
Yeah, you would think they would take the cell phone
Not a
during
problem.
interrogation.
Get it started.
That was a bad move to not do that.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
Alright, let's do this then. Okay, what is she hiding? I didn't think it would actually turn this way, but I mean, I still don't think she did it, so what's going on here? Hello, Shrimp Aiba. At least you didn't come in with a weird entrance this time.
What is this place?
It's a warehouse.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
TV, empty room, several jars.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Hey Bison, welcome. How's it going? You just got into the investigation part of this game. Gotta turn on the TV. What do we do with that? And the room is... What do we do with this? 4? Okay, save scum time. Let's go. Mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. Sinking in the vein. Okay. Save. Save scum time. Nope, that's the wrong one. This thing. Oh wait, that's not the... I thought that was a save. Here we go. Sure, let's go from the top. Okay, let's see what's around here. TV. Doors. Not a whole lot. Let's check the TV first.
A CRT TV.
It looks like we might not want to do either move. Okay. Let's check the door.
A double door.
Okay. Good start. Let's tackle it.
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that! You're not helping.
Okay, well that didn't
A double
work.
door.
I guess we'll open it. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
I wonder if we did that just... Oh, there's something in the corner. What's this?
What?
Oh, okay, so we did not need that one. Is there anything else in this room? Just the door and the TV. Look at the blood wash the murder. Okay, well, let's try the TV again.
TV.
So we have to use... Crap, no! Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, I took way too much time. Way too much time.
Stop!
Someone's... She saw the... She saw something?
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
How's my time? Wait, how's my time? There was a skull item on that thing. She has trauma? Yeah, she probably witnessed a murder. You picked up a timey that has a negative effect. Negative timies can multiply time or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful. Yeah, that's hold up. Save scumming right now. This was the last one, right? Okay, let's look around and see what else is going on here. It's a mirror, a gun, a torso. Let's check the mirror first since it's closest. Oh, we can see the torso from here.
A full body mirror.
Oh, we have to use this? Let's find something that uses a small amount of time.
5 minutes left, Date.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
None of these are good. None of these are good. How about the gun? Can we do something about the gun?
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Okay, 30 seconds. Let's investigate it. 30 seconds. Let's go.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
Did it change a little bit? Okay. Let's look at the gun again.
A revolver.
Let's try jumping. Let's try jumping and crap, how do I? Okay. Make time half. Yeah, let's do that. Jump at it.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
We're gonna get sued.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
Okay, let's check the torso.
A torso with a head.
Choke it, hit it, push it. There's a string, but that doesn't mean like pushing it's gonna do anything. I guess let's try pushing it first. Timing will not be used. No, don't proceed. Okay, now push it. Okay, it's not moving.
No use.
Their guard is up. You have to loosen them up first.
What do you mean?
But the traditional approach would be to start with a massage.
If you are not going to help, should I choke you instead?
Yeah, let's try choking
You
it
should try
next.
that on them. They might be into that.
Date, please stop.
I don't think I've seen any Kamen Rider W stuff. Did they do
Torso
this?
with a head.
Okay, let's try. Sure, let's try choking it, see what happens. Did that do something? Changed it a little bit. Oh.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
That did something?
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
Saw the murder, strangled the body. Yeah, she got way into that. Also, this investigation is like super straight. Like, what I mean by that is we're basically reenacting the crime. There was no gun, there was a strangling. But what else is going on? Medicine bottle?
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Oh. We don't want to smell that, but... I guess let's chug it. Probably not the thing to do, but let's chug it.
Do not pressure me, Date.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
That's not alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, no.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
Okay, that was a waste of time, literally.
3 minutes, Date.
Jeez. Can we check the mirror still?
A full body mirror.
Let's look at the mirror. Yeah, sure. Let's look at the mirror. We need that timey.
A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
Can't say. What is going on?
Okay. I'm wasting a lot of time.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Timey. Smell it. We kind of have to smell it now, don't we? No, we don't, actually. Okay, let's try to use this 1/8 thing. Smell it.
A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
Hardly.
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
Yeah,
It's best that we do not disturb this for now.
Are we giving recipes for stuff here? We better not do that. We better not do that.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
An operating table.
Okay, perform surgery. None of this stuff is good. What if I just sleep? No, 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 no. No. Sleep. This part's hard. Don't know what to do about this.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay. So we don't touch the medicine bottle. There's nothing going on with the mirror.
It's an operating table.
We have a minute. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, let's perform surgery. Let's see what we get for that. No, no, no. Surgery time.
Who do you intend I operate on?
The mannequin.
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
Got anything? Nothing is happening.
Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Well,
You have 1 minute left.
I think we might have a fail here. Beat it to death. The mannequin?
It's an operating table.
Yeah, let's not do this. Beat it to death? The door?
A full body mirror.
Punch it. Yeah, it is an N, I guess. Well, I think we're gonna fail this investigation, so let's just do whatever.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
How's that? Does that do anything?
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
Okay, well, we ran out of time, so is that game over?
Date, we're out of time.
Damn, what the hell is this place?
Good question. Okay, we are gonna have to reload. Or that works too. Let's restart from the beginning. I kind of screwed up. Kind of screwed up on some stuff, so let's restart. So we already know some steps. We know where to save time. That last piece though is a little bit tough.
What is this place?
Skip. Where we got all this. Alright. Let's start with the door. We are gonna need a few things from this.
A double door.
So we are going to need this timey. That's the main thing we need here.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about a double door.
Let's see, do I take the tackle? Let's take the tackle also. Okay. Now let's turn on the TV.
A CRT.
And we just want to spin the dial, but we also want to reduce our time a little bit. Let's go with that. So strangling for sure.
It is
okay. Oh, it looks like there's like multiple routes to get stuff. Okay, next thing. Let's go and strangle the torso. See what to just move it onwards. But if we choke it, we do lose quite a bit of time. So we need to spend this. We need to spend a little bit.
A revolver.
We need to spend this to not waste too much time. Okay. Strangle it. So it does tell you what to do.
Torso.
Choke. And then let's do 15 seconds on this thing. Okay. Okay, and this is where we save. Okay, let's save here.
4 minutes.
Okay, it says we have to beat it to death. There is a head there. There is a medicine bottle, a head. What are we beating to death? Not this head. Operating table?
Operating table.
Sleep, investigate, perform surgery. I don't think it's any of that. The TV? What's the TV doing on this side now?
An old
Hit the TV. That would make sense. Hitting the what do you call it? Hitting the mirror didn't do anything. So let's try hitting the TV. There we go.
Iris, what is all this? An old
Or not. Okay. Maybe not that one. Can we do anything with the gun?
A revolver.
Jump. That's not going to do anything, but we might need that.
A drug.
Chug. Investigate smell. What the heck do I beat up?
A drug bottle that holds
the door?
a double.
Now we already tackled it. Let's try the mirror again.
A full...
Punch. Talk to the mirror. Punch the mirror.
Are you sure I can...
Okay, that didn't do anything.
It...
Perform surgery did nothing, sleep did nothing, investigate we did not do. Maybe we need to do something with this.
A drug ball.
So chugging did nothing, smelling did nothing. What if we just investigated?
There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done.
I guess we're going back to the TV. Let's check the TV.
An old...
Turn the dial again. Let's try that. Maybe there's something on this one. Chain reaction, maybe? I see. They were beaten up by the bottle. So that's what we gotta do.
Showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Okay.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Oil drum. Well. Let's see what's on the shelves.
Only a shelf.
Push, pull. Gas canister.
A common gas can.
Kick, open the valve, smell. Well, there's a torso. What if we...
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
A torso.
Push, punch, choke. Can we grab the bottle? Let's see, let's grab the bottle. Can we grab the bottle?
A drug bottle.
No, we cannot. Alright, let's try kicking it. Beat it to death.
A tort.
Yeah, punch it. Punch it. No, no, no. Okay. Ora! Did that do anything? Oh, that was enough to do something.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
Another
While you
TV.
were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Okay, I guess we check the TV again. Checkpoint saved. Alright, TV time. You know, they do kind of tell you what to do. But I think the other objects are there for... like, grabbing these timey stuff. Oh, there's a TV. Running out of time, though.
An old-fashioned TV.
Turn the dial again. Yeah. Go for that. Okay.
Please.
Gun.
Help me. Help me. This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
But that's
She even
detailed?
reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Okay.
You have 1 minute left.
So we gotta get you the gun. And we don't have a lot of time. What can we do with a locker?
Just a locker.
What can we do with a gun? The gun is connected to something?
A revolver.
Nah, we tried jumping, that didn't do anything. Let's try pushing it.
A revolver.
No, not that one, not that one. Push the locker. Can we do that?
A revolver.
No, not that one.
Just a locker.
Okay, lots, open, peek. Open? No. We're probably gonna lose, we're probably gonna fail again. Oh.
Iba?
Oh.
It's all right. More importantly.
Oh. What the heck is this Rube Goldberg machine thing doing here? So the locker was the key. Why? Why? Did we make it? Please tell me this actually does what I think it does. No. Oh! Wow. Iris, what the heck is this? Why are we using this to shoot a gun? I mean, I know it's all the way up there, but still. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh. Wow. The third mannequin was in the mirror. She was a red person standing just watching. Who's this guy though? Well, that did it. Well then, okay. That was a weird way to end that, but I'll take it. Why so complicated though? Holy crap.
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt
this was
the
very
victims of the
trippy.
original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No.
She's a accomplice.
That means the person who killed them was...
Is that Renju? I think that was Renju, right? Let's see. Nothing on the monitor. Can we see her? She's not here. She's still sleeping. Blue figure this on the sink.
Help me understand this.
Yeah, me too.
What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face.
My face?
The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date.
Oh, that's
you cannot
Date?
say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
But they would know, right?
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Is that why we're being drugged to
You're
lose our
missing
memory?
the left eye. So you steal them from others.
Are we really?
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Come on.
Really?
Of course not.
Then
Do you
why?
think I would hire a serial killer?
Then why did our face show up?
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Are you sure about that? I'm not so certain anymore. About the original Cyclops killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Why is it such a secret, though? Okay, let's ask again.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
Not convinced. I'm not convinced. Why did he appear then?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
3, at least. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. Pewter? Red figure. It's
In the Somnium
it's gotta be
earlier,
Iris, right?
I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
Okay, original and new.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Yeah.
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
You know about that thing 6 years ago, just spill it. No one's gonna tell us, right? Okay, original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified.
Oh, that's why.
That was the last we heard anything about it.
That's why.
Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
So that's why it's a state secret. But boss probably knows something about it that she's just not telling us. Why did he appear then?
The sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect.
Right.
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see.
I feel like you mentioned this
True,
before.
oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all. It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C.
That's not helpful.
This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Okay, let's see. Boss, do you have anything else to say? Summarize for me. Are all the memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Alright, summarizes for me. I'm a little bit lost. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. That's what I thought. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room, and then maybe we can grill her a little bit. Though she probably might not want to talk to us for a while.
Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
Right, she doesn't know.
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
And what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
then how does she...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Ah, right. It could be repressed.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
I mean, I guess that's the best thing to do.
You cannot decline, Date.
We found nothing about this current murder, and at the very least, just maybe a past one. Possibly repressed memories? Possibly. Okay.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
Why Marble?
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
Okay.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too.
Alright. We'll do that,
Alright,
but
sure.
no drinks. Nothing alcoholic anyway. Pulled out the phone, sending a line message to someone. Maybe calling Ota over. Or something else. Who knows? But we'll see. But man, taking a teenage girl into a bar? Maybe they're kind of old enough, but I don't know. It just seems a little shady, you know? Just a tiny bit. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. Then how is the place still open? But we did find Ota because he was called.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
He would be old enough to come in here, even though he doesn't look like it, though. Is there a note on the counter? No. Let me check these posters really quick. Flyer. Nothing cheeky in the posters this time? Okay, Ota, why are you here? I can guess, but never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marbles, so I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Okay, I thought your phone was broken.
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Okay, where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
Okay, I see.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
Okay. Wasn't particularly surprised. Didn't seem like a place you would normally hang out in. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened up Marble. Okay. What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
We got that thing still.
She's fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
Who's who?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
You better not make a break for it. Ah! I see. It was a setup. It was a setup. I had a feeling something was gonna happen. Iris? We are gonna have a very long talk later once I wake up. Taser. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa. Well, at least it didn't kill us or beat us up. I guess Oda was only there to take Iris away. My head was killing me and my memory was hazy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. So they made a break for it. I shut up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. That monster is Mama. What are you talking about? Took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Alright. Let's stop here for now. Yeah, let's stop here for now. I think it's a good stopping point. And once we come back to this next week, this would actually be a really good refresher on what has happened up to this point. So yeah, interesting leg of our case today. Wasn't expecting the involvement with Iris back there. Looks like Iris isn't here, Ota isn't here. Looks like we got electrocuted and they went away. They just escaped like that. Though I don't know why we couldn't just take Iris home. What's going on with that? Why did Ota have to get involved in all this? Not entirely sure what's going on there. But yeah, we're gonna definitely try to figure more things out next time. Hopefully we get some answers, because right now this is not going the way I thought it was gonna go. However, silver lining in all this, we did get to see the receptionist. I wasn't expecting her. I wasn't expecting the thumbnail to actually come true one way or another. But hey, there we go. We actually got fulfillment of the thumbnail, so no clickbait there. Not today. No clickbait today. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day here. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed that. I will see you again next time. The next stream is going to be on Sunday morning, and we're going to be talking more about Japan stuff there. So it's been a while since we talked about our last Japan talk stuff. So we'll do that then, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for coming, everyone. Thank you all again for coming, everyone. Have a good night and rest of your day. See ya, and bye-bye.